Hey guys, I am going to show you how to make a newsletter when you are running out of time. So for example, if it's 11:45 and you don't know what to do, but you have to submit something so that you can get as many points as you can get, this is what you want to do. So the things you need are Canva or whatever publisher or whatever editing software you use, the brand guide, and the newsletter rubric. So I am going to set a timer right now for 10 minutes. And let's see what we can do in 10 minutes. Okay, so first thing you want to do is find a magazine cover, or that's the cover that I prefer. You don't need a fancy cover if we're in a rush, right? So let's just pick, let's just do this one. And we don't need the picture, it doesn't really matter. Let's just name it newsletter because you don't even need a name for your newsletter. And make the font a little smaller, as well as change it to a brand guide friendly font. So Glacial Indifference is usually my go-to. And the things you need on the cover page of the newsletter, according to the rubric, is volume, issue, school, region, and division. So let's just go and put that there. So issue 1, volume 1, or whatever volume you're on, name high school, because I don't know what high school I would use right now. Let's just say we're region 1, division 1. And this is I'm just using random regions and schools and divisions. And let's just say this is July. You don't even have to have the date. But let's make the background a brand guide color. So let's just use this navy blue. It's a classic navy. And we're gonna copy and paste the hex code. Okay, cover page done. The next thing you always have to have is a table of contents. So I'm going to make that right now, and it can be really simple. Because right now we're trying to get as much information on here as we possibly can in a very short amount of time. So, okay, page 1, well, table of contents. Page 2, upcoming events, and page 3, promotions. Page 4, contacts, because those are the 4 main things that we need in a newsletter. And I'm just going to shift all this text over here. There. And let's change the background to a different brand guide color, because we need at least 3 brand guide colors for it to fit the rubric. Oh, and of course, page numbers. So I'm just going to search up number right here. And let's just use this one. So I'm going to move it down here, delete everything except for the 1, because that's what we want, right? Keep in mind that everything that I'm doing has no aesthetic whatsoever. I'm just trying to get the material on there. See, this one is literally huge. I don't care. It doesn't matter as long as it's there. So let's put 2 down here. Oops, sorry. Paste this 1. Big. And paste it again. Let's put it right here. Change it to a 2. So this is our upcoming events. So what upcoming events do we have? So let's just say, since this is our fake July newsletter, July 6th, we have a divisional council meeting. July 10th, we have a social at, Brahms? Okay. July 20th, we have a regional training conference. And July 25th, service project at, a lake, cleaning up litter along the lake. There. We have your upcoming events. Let's just make a header really quickly, copy and paste the table of contents, and write upcoming events. Okay. Oops. And let's change this page to another brand guide color. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. Oh my. Well, now we have 3 brand guide colors, and that's basically all we need to fit the brand guide because the font is brand guide friendly. So page 3, what do we have next? We have our promotions, right? So, oops, where's that page number? Okay, is the one messing with me. Copy, paste 3. I don't care. I'm just gonna make the page white and make this black because we don't even need brand guide colors after you have 3, and this is just according to the rubric. So promotions, just copy and paste down here so that you know what the page is, right? So ideally we would include descriptions for each of the projects, but we don't have time right now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna find the logos and we're just gonna put it on, and that's all we can do in a time restraint. So there's UNICEF and March of Dimes and Children's Miracle Network. I need to go find that one. It's down here somewhere. And of course our thirst projects. So here we have all of our promotions on one page. There you go. And let's make the 4th page. One more page. Oops, I duplicated. Add a new page. And this is gonna be our context. So context is probably like the longest page because you have to have a lot of information on that page. So let's write context. Change this to page 4. And let me just copy paste this because it's a text box. Okay, so first thing you need are officer contacts. So let's just say president, their name. I don't have a name, so I'm just gonna do president@gmail.com. You need all of their emails, of course. Vice president vp@gmail.com. These are not real emails, by the way. Secretary @gmail.com. treasurer@gmail.com. A little bit smaller so that we can fit everything on this page. We don't want to make another page that's just a hassle. And the alignment doesn't matter much either because we're in a rush, right? So what's that refresh for? Let's just put editor@gmail.com, master@gmail.com, historian. Okay, next, what do we need? We also need the LTG. So I'm just gonna write LTG over here and put it over here. I'm gonna put the board context here. So let's just say your LTG is ltg@gmail.com. These are not real emails, as I've said. District staff as well. So let's just, I know the names of the district staff. So let's do Ashna Patel, governor@tokiclub.com. I should put their title as well. District Secretary, Karina Patel, Secretary @tokiclub.com. Here, I'll zoom in because I'm not sure you guys can see. District Treasurer, Catherine Chow, Treasurer @tokiclub.com. Me. Convention liaison. All of our contact information is on the, oh my goodness, is on the TOK Club website, by the way. And then tech producer. Okay, also you need your regional advisors, so let's just put that here. Okay, now we're done. Now we gotta download real quick. And while you're downloading, let's just open up Gmail. So so that we can send our newsletter. How long do we have left? Let's see. Oh man, we have 35 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna make an email. If I did this in real life, it's lagging so much I'd probably be late. But editor, tokiclub.com, school division month newsletter, and then add it and hit send and you're done. Wow, I have 1 second left. So that's how you would make a newsletter if you were literally 15 or 10 or 15 minutes right before the deadline and you don't have any other options. And then you press send, of course. But I just want to make a disclaimer. So if you're in this position, you are making this newsletter solely for the points. You would not make this newsletter to actually send it out to your club because it doesn't have quality information and your clubs deserve better than this. So if I were you, I would make this newsletter, this 10-minute quick newsletter, send it to me so I can grade it for you, and then after that make an actual quality newsletter and send it to your clubs. And you may feel that you're putting in a lot of effort to something that I probably won't even see, but the point of newsletters is to communicate, and if you create a really great newsletter, even after you submit this one for the points, your job is completed and you're good to go. So now let me quickly grade this newsletter just so you can see what it would score. So let's pull up the rubric. School division month newsletter. So I put school division month newsletter when I was submitting it, but you'd like put your real school and division month newsletter. I had a fake school and stuff, so this is what I use. And this is a PDF, so great. I get 4 points in the first category. Graphic standards, we made sure that we use at least 3 brand guide colors as well as the font is okay, so we got 4 points for graphic standards. Content, we had our volume, issue, school, region, and division on the cover page. That was great. We had our table of contents, we had our page numbers, and we had our upcoming deadlines. That was fine. So 4 points, another 4 points. So we're at 12 points right now. We have our major emphasis program, all 3 of them, as well as the thirst project. So that's another 4 points. That's 16 points. Contacts, we had club officer contact info, LDG, district staff, and regional advisor. That's another 4 points. So that's 20 points. And obviously this was not very appealing at all. So 20 out of 21, which is not bad for 10 minutes. And yeah, this is what you would do if you were in a really, really stressful and rushed situation. Thank you for watching, guys.